Hi, I'm Nick McDaniel, and I'm here for my first reflection on my first interaction with Javier. I learned a lot, I would say. I found out there's a lot of differences that we had from like our day-to-day life. I mean, was completely different throughout high school. He had to go to school a lot earlier than I did. His school started at 7. We had to wake up at 5, which was a lot different than me waking up at 7 to get to school at 8. He had to take a bus that was not provided by the school he went to, so his parents had to pay for that, which was not my case whatsoever. So, along with that, like he'd get done with one, and I'd get done at 3. But he would spend his whole afternoon studying, other than occasions of him going and hanging out with friends, while I worked till 3. I had, sports practices throughout the year generally, and then I went to work, and then I come home and study very little compared to him studying all afternoon, which was a lot different for sure. And another thing that was very different was what I worried about and what he worried about. He worried more. He said throughout high school, all he worried about for the most part was getting into college. While that didn't start, I didn't really worry about it until senior year, but I knew that I could get into a college. I knew that it was gonna be hard, but I knew that I could find somewhere. While he said that he didn't know for sure if he could get in. I mean, it's very hard to get into school in Guatemala, and he went there for a while, and with family problems and stuff, it was hard for him to get enough money to go to school there. So after applying for this and getting it and being one of 3 people in all of Guatemala out of 5,000 applicants to get here, I mean, that was just wild that he had this opportunity to come here. And that made me kind of, sit back and reflect on what I was doing and wondering if I was, taking full, really taking this opportunity and so-called running away with it. Am I trying as hard as I should for this, as lucky as I am to get the opportunity to come here and further my education? So that was kind of, made me really think there. And we didn't really have huge tests. I mean, he had some tests to get into college, and I had the ACT, so that was pretty similar. And we talked about how we like to spend time with our friends, and I think that's pretty normal, worldwide. And so, I mean, we talked for probably 2 hours, just learning more about each other. And it's just it was really different. Like, there wasn't a lot of things that, like, everything that he said, I just felt like I wasn't worthy of. His struggles to get here were a lot harder than mine. Were not even close. Like, I didn't want to talk really much about what I did because I knew that it was so much harder for him to get here, and again, it made me look back and think, like, wow, I really need to treasure this opportunity and really put forth my best effort at everything I do while at Ozarks, because there's a lot of people like him that don't have this opportunity, that are probably a lot smarter than I am and don't have the opportunity to show it. So I need to give 100% effort here, and that's the main thing I took away, and I thought that was pretty cool. And with that, I mean, I just can't wait till next time to dig deeper into what we have in common. And I just can't wait. So until next time, thanks.